Hey going guys, Steve here from Australian 4x4 Adventures, and can you spend 24 hours continuously in your four-wheel drive getting around the tracks? That's what we're about to do. Hang around. But just to get started with this episode, I just want to thank our sponsor, Bivy. So Bivy is basically your off-grid navigational and satellite messaging system that you can use anywhere in the world. Satellite text messaging, so it doesn't matter if you've got phone reception or not, you can just basically let the wife know you got there and you're all good at home. Also with limited internet access, you can check the weather wherever you are. So basically if you're hiking, four-wheel driving, just out on, even on a motorbike, doing whatever you want out in the bush, this is going to give you basic weather updates for where you are, no matter what the situation with phone reception is. Super convenient with a little GoPro mount on the back, so you can mount this to your dash, to your window, wherever you want to do it. So if you're struggling with reception, you can literally suction cup this sucker to your roof, and you're going to get reception wherever you are, whether you be driving or stationary. You can hook it onto your little bag as you're hiking along as well. This is definitely your all-in-one situation with the little check-in button. So this can have preset people. So as soon as you press that check-in button, it sends a text message to those preset people with your location and a preset message to whatever you want it to. Also comes with the SOS button. So basically you press that, it sends a text message to the authorities letting them know that you're in trouble and your location with it. If you're still conscious and you can actually text through the app, because this comes with an app to go with it, you can text the authorities to let them know what's wrong and what they need to be doing to get out to you. If not, it basically just sends you coordinates and they'll send a search party looking for you. Kind of important out here. The irony of promoting an emergency beacon device on an off-road navigational event video is not lost on me. This is the reason I'm doing it on this video. Even these guys that know how to navigate really well out here still carry this type of device because things go wrong. You break down, you have an accident, rah. These are a godsend and a great safety feature to have with you. For a super small subscription fee, this thing is basically going to be your lifeline to everything else. Acting as multiple devices in one, so text messaging, weather app, and basically replacing any sort of EPIRB. This is what you need if you're heading bush. So, thanks again to Bivy for sponsoring this episode. Right, so in this one, we are doing a 24-hour four-wheel drive Events Australia event. Still working on that name. So essentially it is a 24-hour event. Starts at 9 AM today. So it is, I think there's 24 teams in this particular event. It's gonna be cool. So it's literally done into segments. So there's two parts to it. So obviously you get the day stage and the night stage, but essentially it starts at 9 AM, finishes at 9 AM the next day. You can finish earlier, you can cut and run, you can do whatever you want in between, but there is a start time and a finish time to the entire event. I've done a couple of 24-hour events before, and by around about the 2-3 o'clock mark, you really start to struggle. A lot of people think, oh no, 24 hours, it'll be fine, it'll be easy as. When you're switched on the whole time, and you're working, and you're thinking, and you're driving hard tracks, let me tell you, it is mentally and physically draining to do this stuff. So super cool. Obviously for this video we are going to be following the OFFMAIN girls because they're competing in it. I'm just here to do some filming for this part of it. So there will be a lot of content from the OFFMAIN girls. They've got their own YouTube channel and social media accounts. So on Instagram, OFFMAIN. Super cool girls. They do some awesome stuff in the community for women off-road. So if you haven't followed them, definitely go give them a like and a follow and say hi, because they're just nice people. So just as a bit of a disclaimer as well, obviously these events are fully insured. So if you're thinking about doing them and God forbid something does go wrong, there is insurance on all the events. There's a lot of mitigation put in place by the event organisers to combat fatigue, so they made sure everyone had to be at camp the night before by a certain time, so they could at least give them the opportunity to have a good night's sleep. obviously the event starts the next day. They compete for 9 hours, they feed everyone, so it's fully catered for. You don't have to bring a damn thing with you. Everything is here, food, drinks, everything. Non-alcoholic because they're not allowed to serve it. You can bring your own though. So for your entry fee, everything is covered. You've just got to turn up with the car and some fuel, and obviously a bit of know-how on how to navigate some stuff. But even that is taught to you either pre or on the day, depending on what you want to do with it. So after dinner, obviously you've got your mandatory 1 hour break that you have to have. You can do that, you can sleep, you can have dinner, you can do whatever you want with that particular 1 hour. Then you head out again and you've got basically another 9 hour stint to go do another course in the dark, driving some of these tracks. And we're around the Thompson Dam, Wahala, this sort of area. So there's steep, good tracks out here. Like there's some good fun tracks. So imagine driving them middle of the night, 2 AM. Oh, just sit back and enjoy this. The girls have done an amazing job. Watch.
Your time finishes at 24 hours from when you started. So if you start at 9:22, tomorrow morning, 9:22 is when your penalties start if you're not backhanded your notes in. Okay, so everyone gets the same amount of time. We would also like to give a very big thank you to our sponsors of this event, Sabre Off-Road, HEMA Maps, the Fall Drive Shed, and Travel Buddy Ovens, who have all been instrumental in the implementation of these kind of events for us.
You ready, Steph?
Just the order that
Ready?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, I love 3,
The anticipation.
1. That was a long one.
It's very anticlimactic.
Oh, this one. The one took a long time. Thank you. Go enjoy. Let's go, team.
Okay, so got the notes now. So obviously for this event we're going to be following the girls at OFFMAIN because they done really well last time. Plus they're social media people, so it kind of works out that they're good on camera. Just picked up the notes. They're just going to literally opening as we go, and we're all going to figure this out together.
Yeah, grab it. Right, that's got the answer sheet. Please keep that safe. All right.
No pressure on reading at all, like nothing.
Okay, 13 kilometres from William Creighton's grave and 17 k's from Nicola. Use an Aberfeldy track map from the map station at the entrance to base camp to locate and triangulate these points. Ellie, can you please run up there? There's a station with maps in it. There's a gate. Can you please bring it back? Thank you. You will need to exit camp south and take the first track past the cemetery to the northeast. All right. Thanks, Steve. We'll do some more cameras soon. We're just sending it up Mount Selma track. Couple of deep ruts here, but oh, we didn't worry about the swearing, Toby. All right, yeah, Nav, yeah, the Navara. Rude. So anyway, we're feeling pretty confident about the shortest possible route that we've used to get up to the top of Mount Selma. That's where we'll get our official paper map and I suppose continue the course. So so far we've done some pretty slippery driving, some pretty steep driving, and I feel that we haven't even really kick-started this whole event, but we're pretty happy with the way that we've gone. We actually haven't missed a question on the map, so that means so far we're on track, which hopefully also means no route penalties, and we've also found our first bonus question. So to everyone who didn't fully read your notes and you didn't use your highlighter and make note of all the bonus notes, so far we're on our way to receiving a bonus question. This is a bit gnarly. Yep, cool. We have gone the right way, yeah? Yeah.
So checkpoint number 2, some victims just turn up. So they get their paperwork, they read through it all, and there's a bit of a competition here. So part of the stages is to get people out of the car and actually doing some stuff. So this one is this.
Far out. What about these ones?
Yeah.
Oh, f me, they're supposed to go to 18.
Nah, this is bullshit.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, now I get it.
Is camera guy recording or what?
One
It's
half.
going to be one long beat.
No, it's wrong. They're not in that way. They're meant to go that way.
This is the occasional word that's not going to be.
It's there. 16, 16, 16.
9 16ths.
16,
9 16ths.
14. 14?
Oh, all right, one more.
14. Come on, Benny. 3 8. This where it fits
11,
now.
11, 11, 11 has to go.
8 mil, 8 mil, 8 mil. There.
And hopefully.
That's it.
There's one missing.
Go.
It's in your hand.
Yeah, no, but there's another one missing.
Go.
I don't know, is it?
Go. Put in. Yeah, done. Done, done, done.
Yeah, that one's missing, and that one's missing, and that one's missing.
Hands on head when you're done.
What's that?
Hands on head when you're done. There you go, that's time.
So bad.
And we've just left a second checkpoint of the day, which was a little one to get us up out of our seats. And Demi and Ellie went and did a task. Yeah. Like a little game. So I think part of it was a King Chrome socket set. They had to put all the sockets back in order. I actually wasn't allowed to be there. They wouldn't even let me film it. It was very weird. They thought I was going to help them. I just said I wanted to take videos. So one of the nice marshals took a video for me. They're very. Now we are headed to an intersection. I want to say right.
Wow, huge hunters camp.
Cool.
We're heading right. Oh,
Yeah.
historic marker?
Yeah.
Historic
alright.
marker, there
What's
was another question.
The Jericho question. What's the mark? Do you want to run into their camp, Ellie? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Take a phone with you. The Jericho thing, yeah? Alright, well, not ideal, but these people have camped at a historic marker, so we don't really have any option but to go in and read the sign. So Ellie's on it.
We've got 3 hours.
Okay, so we are on the hunt for our last question. We are on our way back to camp and we've got 50 minutes to get there. We're only probably 20 odd Ks or so away, so we're actually not too stressed for time. There was an option to do a bonus section in this event. We figured just with the track conditions, it's a bit wet, it's getting a bit dark, we've decided as a team not to go and do those. The notes on that do say don't attempt it in wet weather, and also be prepared for some recovery. So yeah, we've opted not to do that. We've got to get through another, I don't know how many hours of racing.
The historic marker.
Oh yeah, let's look at this. So anyway, we're going to bail out, check out this historic marker. Hopefully it's our last question.
I don't know how far off it is.
Oh, down the road, you reckon?
Have you got your phone?
No.
Nothing?
Nah, nothing, just a historic marker. Yeah, so I'm pumped, that was a run. So yeah, one more question to go, then we'll be back at camp with probably half an hour or so to spare. And then we're gonna have dinner break, a compulsory dinner break, and then we can leave at 5:17 for our night stage. Stop yawning.
6:17.
6:17.
And I should stop yawning.
Puffed. Alright. So far so good. Hopefully we find this last question.
That's where he said that's the start of the briefing pad.
Coming at you. Sorry. Coming at you from our red light disco. Ellie's in the back with the notes. We've got a LED red head torch.
Where are we going?
Straight. Don't look quick to the right. Not straight, that will be off a mountain. So it's pitch black. It's like 7 o'clock at night. We're heading towards Store Point, and if we know Rudy, and we've heard he's going to be out at a checkpoint, if you don't know Rudy, he's the original Nav Run full drive event organiser, owner, operator. He's semi-retired from this now, so the boys from Full Drive Events Australia are kicking these off, but we've heard that he's going to be running a secret checkpoint, and we know that he actually owns a property out here, so we're tipping that we might be seeing Count Rudy himself in a couple of Ks. So Demi's been very safely hauling us through Dunlea's Creek Road.
50k an hour.
And we are heading towards Army Track because we know that from our notes we have to drive Army Track to look for a question via a GPS waypoint that we've been given around the Store Point area. So anyway, we're heading oncoming. Maybe not.
That was a weird reflection.
That looked weird, right? Yeah. Oh, stop.
Oh, we made it.
Found our checkpoint.
Checkpoint.
Hello.
Hi, teammate.
Off main.
Off what?
Off main.
Off main.
Number 17.
And we
Hello,
need
Rudy.
a card from you as well, if you don't mind.
Is this alcoholic?
Hi, Rudy.
Hey, have you guys got a card for us?
Yeah.
Did you give it to him already?
No, we
Nah,
just
then
got
you
here,
better
mate.
give me a card.
We just got here.
You can't.
Oh, are we just shotting it?
Yeah, here, 1, 2, 3. Cheers.
What a man.
Can we go now? Can we go now?
Have you got any other cards?
Probably. How many do you
What
need?
colour do you need?
No, I can't tell you that.
That's giving out secrets.
Why is Rudy giving away his secret?
Do you want the red one?
Yep,
Yeah, we'll go with that.
didn't say that.
Pause your plotted course, complete this side route. Once completed, you may continue as planned. In 3,000 meters, exit left.
All right, let's go up then.
Well, it says in 3,000 meters, plot, like, exit left. So can you just zero the tacho on that? Down the bottom, the trip reset.
Oh, that's a clever one.
All right, so 3 kilometers, we're gonna exit left. In 7 kilometers, exit 340 degrees. Within the grid square, exit south. Me. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number of the B site, that's just up here on the left.
All right. Is there no question on that then?
Yeah, so what is the number of the B site? What new laws apply here? What logo was on the stubby holder on the tree? What colour and number tag is at the intersection of Springs Road? Sorry. And Morningstar track? What is the size of the racket? Alright, so now we're heading up Army track. Well, that was exciting. Surely, there's a cattle tag there.
Oh, we need that.
I don't know if we do.
We do.
Can we just grab it?
Yep, we need it.
Green.
Green 064.
Yeah.
It's a question.
It is a question. Alright, so you probably can't see us. Excuse me, can't put my light on Demi because she's driving down some stupidly steep stuff. Our seatbelts are holding us in. But so we're just driving down Fulton's Creek track, come across another secret checkpoint. Hot Jam Donuts delivered to our car window. It was basically a drive-through. Sorry to Ellie, who's gluten-free, can't have them. But Debbie and I are gonna enjoy a Hot Jam Donut. Here you go, babe.
Not right now.
Too steep. Delicious. I don't know.
I'll have James on.
Oh, do you want it now? Careful, it's gonna be hot. They don't know that it's not Mark truck.
Duh.
Yeah, let them keep discussing.
It doesn't matter, babe. I've already got it sorted. I can do it by hand. It's already done.
Stephanie, what happened?
Demi drove.
I think you just pull your own dick. Tell them actually what happened.
4 girls staring at me changing tires.
I think it was just the river rocks.
Actually had the tools.
Yeah.
The river rocks were sharp.
Oh no, I'm not doubting you.
But the beaters just popped a little bit. So,
Just chuck that back on, can you, Deb?
Anyway, what happened is there's dirty shit in the beat.
What's next after taking the old tire off, babe?
It says to go east.
okay.
To right. No, Ellie. Wait.
Ellie's just throwing out words.
So we go right. Yeah, no. Not exactly. Just FYI, it's 4:30 in the morning.
Says there's a tag in the golden wall.
No.
No.
Yeah, go inside it.
No.
Yeah.
Cannot.
Does it say it's a golden wall?
Yes.
There's like cobwebs and spiders. I don't.
This is taped down.
It says what tag is inside the golden wall.
Lucky. There's spiders there.
Where?
Here up the top. Oh fuck. SOS. Surely we don't have to go all the way in there. Oh. Do you remember the photo they posted ages ago of this? It kind of just keeps going. There is no fucking tag. There is a tag, I found it. Yellow 098.
Get in the hole!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
CCDA RBT.
CCDA RBT.
What'd she get?
Oh, excuse me, miss, you're going to have to get out of the vehicle.
Strip search.
Plot twist.
Pat down.
Wow. Rudy
Give me a massage while you're
at
patting.
Rudy's checkpoint, he tried to feed us a shot.
Oh, really?
What do you have to do?
Tell him which way south is. Doesn't work.
Hang on. Look up at the sky, navigator.
That's really helpful today.
Which way south is?
Hang on, I'm just trying to think of how I drove in on the GPS.
It's really cloudy, actually.
I kind of want to take that way now.
Lucky you couldn't rely on the stars.
Mine.
Who?
Did they get it wrong? Oh, they got it right. Good.
You don't have any spare diesel.
No.
We're running low. Probably kind of far.
Oh.
Yeah, we're running low. Dangerously low. Alright, thank you.
I've got a jerry can of 2-stroke that might not work.
Yeah, I don't think it would go very far.
Alright, so we are heading out of camp. It is, what, 3 p.m. on Sunday morning.
Afternoon.
Sunday afternoon, feels like morning. So after a bit of a miscalculation on the amount of kilometers that we would have been doing on this event, we decided to cut and run at a point last night at about 3 a.m. We just didn't think we'd have enough fuel to finish the course and get back to camp and then get into Maui to fuel up to drive home. So we were a combination of that and a bit of fatigue of everyone in the car. We'd been going pretty hard for God knows how many hours. So we called it. And we went to camp, we had a good night's sleep, got up in the morning, we packed up, we did our last quiz. We had to do like a quiz at 2 p.m. This afternoon. That gave us our final scores, and then we went off to briefing. So we are actually super stoked. Ellie's in the 80 behind us because we're obviously leaving. But we are super stoked. We actually came 7th place out of I think 20 something teams. So we are really, really happy with the way that we did, considering we didn't even actually finish the course. Demi drove the nav like an absolute boss. We didn't have one hiccup, not one fault. There was not one track we drove that we thought we weren't going to be able to handle. We got so many questions. I think out of the whole course, I think we missed about 2 questions. And we came, 7th place, I think, with a total of exactly 1,000 points out of I think a possible 1,300 or something like that. So top score was about 1,100. And I don't know, is there anything else we need to add on the what we've done since we've spoken to everybody since our Hot Jam Donuts?
We won a jerry can.
We did. The boys gave us a jerry can, which is a little bit ironic. If you follow myself on Instagram, also ironic, my Instagram handle is Tour de Servo. So anyway, in true form, we did not have enough fuel, but honestly that was just a bit of an oversight. We just didn't realize how heavy the nav was going to be fully loaded. We had 3 people in the car.
5 drivers up.
And yeah, the toolkit throttle controller was up for a lot of it, just like going uphills during the day. So look, a little bit disappointing. Apparently, if their predictions were correct and we kept driving the way that we were navigating and driving, we would have ended up in top 3. So that's a little bit disappointing. We didn't get a trophy this time, but we're still super happy with 7th place out of everything that we didn't complete. We found some things that we hit in the bush that not a lot of people did. We didn't really go the wrong way. I think we had a total of 2 route penalties. The day course we had a complete perfect score, and the night course I think we had 1 or 2 route penalties. So that's pretty good when you're in the dark and you don't really know where you're going. There was a lot of tricky stuff. There was a lot of looping around and doing the track again and doing the track again, and all the hidden checkpoints were a heap of fun. So I think our last checkpoint was with the CCDA. We had Jimbo there, the president of the Cross Country Drivers Association, who was handing out Red Bulls, who was so generous to actually support us in this event. And I reckon they did give us a bit of a pep in our step at about 1 a.m. Demi had one. Definitely helped. But yeah, super stoked. Team OFFMAIN's happy. We are competing in the next event, which is in November. So ourselves and Steve, who's so willingly dropped this video with us, we're going to be competing in the next event, which is a bit more family friendly. It's a 3-day event over Cup weekend in November. If anyone is interested to give it a go, this would be the event to do it. We are taking it super slow, and we'll probably be around to be able to help people just work out what to do and how it all kind of all comes together. So have a look. We'll probably pop a link in the description in here so you guys can take a look at the next Fall Drive Events Australia. I think it's in Castlemaine. I can't remember. Anyway, take a look. There's a 3-day challenge over Cup weekend. It does mean you have to take the Monday off work, and then presentation will be on Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, that's us. We're driving past the Thompson Dam. It looks really pretty. Catch you next time. Bye.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of OFFMAIN Off-Road 4 Drive Events Australia. That's a whole mouthful, wasn't it? Get it done.
Get it done. Come on.
And today on Australian 4x4 Adventures,
I don't think I've ever said that.
we have Steve.
This time on Australian 4x4 Adventures, we have Stephen Clay.
I'm not Matt.
He was there. We would have been. I can't believe you don't carry the socket for your nuts. What the fuck?
That was her job. That was her job. Yes, I have them. She told me. I also asked if we have a breaker bar. She said yes, we have them.
No, I didn't say we have a breaker bar.
Yes, you did.
Okay, I'm sorry for starting an in-cab argument.
Now look what you've done, therapist.
Does anybody know what a moe prawn is? Go on, tell the world what a moe prawn is. It's a Victorian thing. Yeah, so if you're from Southeast Vic, you'll probably know that Moe isn't the most uppity town. Anyway, the Old Faithful dim sim is what you'll call a Moe prawn. It's quite the delicacy out here.
So you put a dim sim on.
It's just a dim sim. Can we go to bed yet? Turn it off now. GoPro off. Steph tired. GoPro off. Going to get Moe prawns.